Hello viewers, welcome to my channel Science Hub, where I will be discussing about the different topics of science and biology from the higher classes. We have discussed about the male reproductive system in our last video. So today we will be going to discuss about the female reproductive system from the same chapter. How do organisms reproduce? So let's start the topic. Yeah, so this is our topic today, female reproductive system from class 10. Okay, so let us see the structure of female reproductive system. Basically these are the parts, or you can say uh, these are the structure that is associated with female reproductive system. First one is ovary, then we have fallopian tube, then oviduct. Fallopian tube is also known as oviduct. Then we have uterus, which is also called womb. Then vagina is there. After that, accessory glands are also there. So we will be discussing one by one each and every part of it. So first one is ovary. Let's start with this ovary part. So a pair of oval shaped ovary located in the abdominal cavity, right? Mature egg is filled with fluid which is called Graafian follicle, which actually produced from primary ovarian follicle through different stages. So if you see the structure, the inner structure of the ovary here, you can clearly see the primary ovarian follicles are starts developing from here, and through some stages like secondary ovarian follicle, then it produces oocytes, and finally it produces the mature egg, which is present inside the Graafian follicle, which released out during the process of ovulation, which is nothing but the process of releasing egg from the ovary, which happens once in a month, right? So now coming to the structure function of the ovary. What is the function? As we know, the main function of the ovary is to produce thousands of ova or egg cells. Other functions include secretion of female hormone, sex hormone, which is known as estrogen and progesterone. These two hormones play a very important role to bring out the sexual characters or sexual changes in the body of female during starting from the puberty, right? And during other sexual activities, these hormones plays an important role. Okay, next we'll go to the next part, which is fallopian tube, or which is also known as oviduct. So it is a funnel or tunnel shaped pathway to transport the ova from ovary to uterus. So it is the pathway. It is divided into four parts, as you can see. First one is infundibulum, uh, then we have ampulla, then isthmus, and last one is uterine part. So first one you can see in the picture also. This is the ovary. In front of it, the infundibulum, the funnel shaped part is present, which also contain the fimbriae, the finger like projection that helps to grab the or to receive the egg which released from this ovary. The next part, the white part of the fallopian tube, is also known as ampulla, and the next part, the narrower part of the fallopian tube, which is known as isthmus. And finally, the isthmus is connected with the uterine part and helps to pass the egg from the fallopian tube to the uterus. This is the all about structure of the fallopian tube and its different part. Next, move on to the next part of the female reproductive system, which is uterus. It is one of the most important part of the female reproductive system. It is actually called reproductive organ where embryo developed. It is also known as womb where baby develops. It consists of the following part. The three parts are there: fundus, body, and cervix. So which one is the fundus? You can see clearly in the image. This upper portion, the dome shaped portion, is known as fundus. Then we have the body part of the uterus, which actually contain different layers. Basically three layers are present: inner layer, middle layer, and outer layer. I will tell the names of each and every layer when we reach the last slide. Okay, Next we have the cervix part, which is the last part of the uterus, that is just after the body part, which finally opens up into the next part, which is known as vagina. So our next part is vagina. It is served as a birth canal. It receives the sperms during the copulation or sexual intercourse. Ending part, the external ending part of this vagina is also known as vulva, which actually prevent from different uh, infections or the disease. It prevent the sexual tract, actually reproductive tract, from those diseases. It also contains the two folds. The inner fold, as you can see in the picture, inner fold is known as labia minora, and the outer portion, outer fold, is known as labia majora. Okay, there is one more small erectile tissue is present at the upper part of the vulva, which is known as clitoris, right? Just below the clitoris, there is one more opening which is known as urethra. So this is the overall structure of the vagina. Then we'll move on to the next part of the female reproductive system, which is accessory gland. Basically, there are two accessory glands present in female reproductive system. First one is Bartholin's gland, or also known as large vestibular gland, which secrete the viscous fluid that act as a lubricant during the sexual intercourse or copulation. So these glands are actually present. You can see in the picture glands, these two glands, Bartholin glands, are present just beside the labia majora outer part, and it is connected through a duct which actually release that viscous fluid in its place. Next, we have mammary gland that present on the breast, as you can see in the picture. So the main function of this mammary gland is to produce uh, the milk after the child's birth. So this is all about the accessory glands. So finally, this is the overall structure of the female reproductive system. As you can see, these two are the ovary, which is present the two sides of the uterus. Then in front of it, we have the broader part or the funnel shaped part of the fallopian tube, which is also known as infundibulum. Then we have the wider part of the fallopian tube, which is known as ampulla. Then the narrower part of the fallopian tube, which is also termed as isthmus, which is finally connected with the uterus. So this is the uterus part. The upper curve or dome shaped part is the fundus of the uterus. This is the body of the uterus. As I told you in the that slide, that there are three layers present. So here is the three name. First one, which is the innermost part or innermost layer, that is called endometrium. After that, we have myometrium, the middle layer, and the outer layer, that is known as perimetrium. Okay, at the lower part of this uterus, as we can see here, the cervix is present, which finally connects with or opens up in the vagina. And the last part, this long part, where actually during the copulation the sperms are ejected. So these are the vaginal part, and after that, the vaginal part, it the outer part of the vagina, as we have seen, vulva is present, and different parts of that folds are present, labia minora and labia majora, and all this. So this is the overall structure of female reproductive system that we can see in uh, clearly. Okay, so I hope you like the video. So if you like the video, please subscribe my channel, and don't forget to press the like button. And if you have anything to say, anything, any comments you have, you can write in the comment section below. uh, we'll be back, or we'll be discussed with the next topic from the same chapter very soon. Till then, stay safe, stay healthy, and bye.